Start.
Hi, morning. Today's class we are going to see the topic about classification of accounting. Okay. We know that what are the classifications of accounting on basis. The first one is financial accounting, second one is cost accounting, and third one is management accounting. So these are the three classifications of accounting. Under that, what the financial accounting means. The financial accounting is nothing but it is the financial accounting is the art of science. Should be recording and classifying the data. What the data should be in, whether the company will be going profit or loss at the end of the period. That should be recorded by yearly basis. That should be called as financial accounting. So when this financial accounting, what are the things has been comes under? The first one is recording of transaction. How will you record the transactions? Either by recording the transaction either by notebook or systematic. If you maintain a recording notebook means we can use it for future means the data should be incorrect. If you are maintaining the data in systematic means after 5 years or after more than 10 years means you can get up from the data means it should be accurate. So how will you record the transaction means one is by systematic or another one is by day book. So here the recording of information is by two way. One is we can use it as subsidiary book or as well as trial balance. So trial balance is nothing but the balance should be debit and as well as credit balance should be same. It should be tally. Whether it should be balanced. And as well as subsidiary book, there are a lot of subsidiary books has been gone under. The one is purchase book, purchase return book, sales book, sales return book. So what are the things that should be purchased and as well as what are the things that should be returned back, that should be recorded in purchase return book. So these are the things of how will you classify and summarizing the data as per order we are going to record the information. This is the first part. And then second one is classification of data. How will you classify the data? So if you classify the data into journal, you want to post it into ledger. So ledger is the main thing. How will you classify? For example, the one is purchase goods for cash. How will you record it in journal means purchase account data to cash account is the normal journal entry for this. If you are going to classify into ledger means we want to classify into one is purchase ledger and as well as the other one is cash ledger. We want to make it a two ledger. Okay, this is the way to classify the data. You can summarize it, you can split up the data. And then third one is making summarize. How will you summarize the data? First one is recording should be over. After recording, we are going to classify the data. And third one is summarize. How will you summarize the data means whether the company is going in a good condition or not. Finally, the data should be for 1 year how the company is running. With either the company should be with the opening balance and as well as to till that balance should be carried forward to next year. So the company will be going either in profit or loss. So we can easily summarize the data within this. And the last one is dealing with financial transactions. For example, if you are getting loan from a bank or some other financial institutions or some other lenders means we want to record the financial data correctly and as well as we want to maintain the data with some aspects. The second classification of accounting is cost accounting. What do you mean cost? How will you record the cost means here the cost accounting is nothing but should be expenditure cost. What the expenses should be occur in the terms of money. So in this, the first one is how the cost should be prepared means first one is labor. So labor is the main source of cost accounting. Without labor, we can't work. Second one is material. If we have a labor means we can't work. For the labor, want to work with some material. We need an excess material to work. So allotted work for labor. Third one is wages. The first one is labor, second one is material. We have allotted the material for labor to work. And the third one is wages. For example, if the labor is working for 1 day or 1 week means we can fix some wages for that particular labor. For example, 1 week or 1 month or per day, daily wages like that. So these are the costs, small costs going to record in cost accounting. This is the okay. Next class we are going to discuss about the third classification is management accounting. Thank you. Okay.